The party escaped the Pioneer Theatre after explosions caused the death of Jimmy Grimm. Luther Bronze, the one behind the attack, was also killed in an explosion set up by space. On the run, the party gathered inside an abandoned chapel. Little did they know, a fairy reporter by the name of Cornelia Wildspice was already on their tail and alerted the Kalick officers. Planning their escape of Shade, they headed to Bug's auto shop to find Space's campervan CV so they can drive out of the city. The officers followed them and attempted an ambush. This was when it was revealed that CV is not just a vehicle. The bumper opened up to reveal sharp teeth and murdered one of the guards. CV is a mimic. A chase ensued, with officers on motorcycles trying to catch up with them. They failed, so in a last-ditch effort, a search party via airship was sent for them. The party was able to get out of the city and sought shelter in the woods to the west. On their travels, they came across the body of a man with a blue crystal implanted in the back of his neck. Reading the note left behind, the group found out that this man had a cabin nearby, which would be a great place to hide. Right, so, last session, you all escaped Shade from the king and his men. They believed that you had something to do with the death of his youngest son, Jimmy Grimm. Space drove his campervan, CV, which of course is not a normal vehicle, with the rest of yous outside of the city. There was a big car chase, and you Mad Maxed your way out of the city. When you did leave the city, you did see sky ships from Cloudreach, which seemed to be searching for you as well. But as far as you can tell, they seem to have stopped the search. They couldn't find you. Because you guys travelled west into a forest nearby, where CV ended up slowing down to a stop. And you ended up stopping inside of a clearing. Now, you took the time to rest and catch your bearings when Rae and Space noticed a corpse nearby. The dead human had a crystal in his neck that seemed to be similar to the Mox crystals that you use to power the vehicles in this world and also the city's buildings. However, the crystal turned from blue to red when removed from the back of this guy's neck, and it revealed a mechanical tendril attached, which began to attack those nearest. While the tendril creature was climbing into Space's nose, Capulet managed to rip it off. The body had a note with it, revealing the identity of the man, and directions to a nearby cabin that you all could stay in, if you wish. The details of the letter I did put in the Discord last session if you do want to read through it again. But essentially, this guy has been living in a cabin. He left to go find his son, and obviously it didn't go well for him because he's dead.
So we've all read this note now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, you've all read it. I believe in this sort of clearing where you are, Gahru and... in fact, I think it's just Gahru in the van at the minute. And the rest of yous are outside of the van because yous all helped Space get that tendril off him. Yous do have a motorbike inside the van, which came from one of the officers.
Sorry, I've just put it in the notes there. I was like, ooh, it'd be handy to have it in notes.
And Rae, you got that special dagger from the body as well. So, what would you like to do?
Twiddle our thumbs.
Okay.
Let's have a look here. So, I guess I'll just be like reading over the note here. I'm just reading over it one more time. Just like,
Yeah, just to refresh your memory, it's not that you've never read it in the first place.
I've read it. I read it last time.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely read it.
I actually did.
Just gonna like search the dead body again, see if it's got any money, anything of value,
Any new things?
any new things.
Yeah, no more loot has spawned on this body.
Damn, it's not like Mario.
It's not like one of them boxes that you can just keep punching. You know, you've had plenty of time to be able to look over the body anyway. You've got any sort of possessions he had on him. But he did, of course, have a map with him, which indicated where his cabin was. And a few
Pitch
other...
black map, by the looks of things.
Yeah.
I shall change
We
that.
need our tokens on the map. Or a token, even the party token, just anywhere.
I'll just take off token vision, that's cool. That should work.
Oh, yeah, that does work.
Boom.
So there's basically a cabin. This is... Ooh. If you see my ping, that's basically where you guys are.
That's where we're dropping.
That's where you're dropping, boys. Towards the north, where that crown is pointing, that is towards Cloudreach and Shade.
That could be home. I don't know, but maybe it's not. That could be my home. Who knows?
If you want to go back, yeah.
Elusive.
So this is the map that we were given,
Yeah.
and this is the cabin,
Mm-hmm.
and then we don't know what the other
We
bits.
don't
mean.
know what the other bits mean.
And which way did we come from?
You come from the north.
Like down this path.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
This shows a gear. This could mean that there is some rare gear here.
What are those things next to that bridge? They look
What are
like...
they? Are they like wasps or something?
Yeah, they look like wasps. I don't think we should go to
Don't
the
like
wasps.
Don't like them.
But then, how do we get over the river?
There's a bridge.
Yeah, but that's next to the wasps.
Oh, as if they were placed there.
But they're like there. Like this, we could go through there and then stick to the riverfront.
Is there anything now flying overhead, or are we kind of like in the clear?
You seem to be in the clear, yeah. There's no skyships above you. There's no officers coming. It's quiet in this forest at the minute.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn in for the evening because I've had a long day.
Is it late?
I believe it's like midday.
Yes, I'm gonna turn in.
Turn in for the day.
I thought we hadn't had a long rest yet, though.
No.
Did we not have a
think-
long rest as we were traveling?
You had a short rest.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well,
I mean, there's no time like the present. The beautiful sunlight's still out here. I think we should get a move on.
so what are we doing about this letter?
Well, I feel like we should probably not stick around for too long, bearing in mind there's a dead body.
We could go to the cabin. They might have supplies.
And then, do you just want me to drop you off on the way?
What?
Like on the way to the place, you want me to drop you off and then I can go? Or
Drop us off where? Like at the cabin where you're also going?
it's not where I'm off to.
And where might you be off to?
Well, these are at Shroudhold, which is the direction I'm going to. So, do you want me to drop you off on the way, or what?
Why are you going to Shroudhold?
Well, you read the letter.
I did read the letter. We got traveling to show. Oh yes. I don't have it open at the same time. I can only have one tab open. Either looking at your beautiful faces or the letter.
Capulet just can't multitask. That's part of him.
He can't. I'm like, huh? Oh yes, the letter. Sorry.
What condition is CV in?
He got fixed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't Andy go around and fix him?
Clean nicely.
CV has been fixed. In good condition, but
Clean.
yeah, seems fine.
Seems fine.
Seems.
Roll a perception check. No. Yeah, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
When the DM says seems, it seems carries a lot there.
Yeah.
Like, you seem to be in the clear.
They seem to be telling the truth.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
CV's pristine.
CV, after having a quick look over CV, they're looking good condition. Perfect condition, even.
Okay. Look, if you want to check out the cabin, why don't we just drive there? Because there is this thing on the map. I do not like that. But CV does not swim.
Did fly that one time though.
Yeah, let's go.
And then we check the cabin out, and then if you want to head there, I'll drop you off. And then it's been cool, and we'll just see how it goes from there.
Yeah, and then you can figure out by yourself how to get your hand back.
And if any damage happens to CV, I mean, I guess if we're just getting dropped off, it won't really matter too much to us.
Yeah, you can fix that by
happens.
itself. Then you'll have to go through the wasps to get to Yeah,
And
let's go get Gahru. I start.
And clearly, you had it under control, just earlier as well.
And we're running out of Mox crystals. Walking back towards Gahru.
Okay.
Space is walking about back on. I'm sick of.
So, Gahru, while this has been happening, what were you doing in the van?
But I've just been chilling, waiting for the others to return, really.
Okay.
Just with my legs crossed, just like sitting back.
Everyone else rocks up into the van. Space, you head over to the steering wheel.
I would call shotgun.
No.
Shotgun.
No.
Shotgun. I call shotgun.
No. The
rules of shotgun.
I don't even know what a shotgun is.
Yeah.
The rules. But yeah.
I thought you had honor, Rae. This is preposterous.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
This is. I will not settle for this. Where's is the bike still the bike outside, or we attached it to the
bike is literally there.
The bike is still it's basically placed itself up against the dashboard.
Right, I couldn't remember if we're detached outside. Okay, so I'm just gonna hop onto the bike then and just sit on the bike. Like, okay.
Right.
Okay, fine.
I'm gonna start dragging the bike out.
While he's on it, yeah.
While he's on it.
Okay. Are you preventing this from happening? Capulet? Okay.
I'm gonna go outside and get a handful of dirt.
Okay, yeah. You pick up some dirt.
Right, can I try and start the engine?
And I'm just gonna walk just get closer and closer and just making him very aware of the fact I have a handful of dirt.
Yeah, you see this handful of dirt.
Disgusting. This is vile. You're
Get off the bike,
You're all.
or I'll
filthy,
throw the
awful
dirt.
creatures.
Like, Space is so weak, he can't move it, but he's extremely trying.
Get off the bike, or I'll throw the dirt.
I'd like to slowly sort of get off.
But not in the front seat. Go next to Gahru, give him the letter.
Ugh.
I'll go put the dirt outside.
Okay.
But I just put it into my pocket. Just for later.
You're all filthy, disgusting,
And you
awful, ugly beings.
and you're keeping the bike in the van, yeah.
Yeah, the bike can stay on the man.
Cool.
Right.
Get him off me, Capulet.
Is there
I'm lying down, like, across the crowd.
I was just about to say, so these chairs, is there like an arm of the chair?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like sat on the arm of the chair,
Okay.
like trying to stay as far away as like to not actually go near Gahru, and I was like,
Up against my dirty boots. Okay.
I would say this side
Oh,
here, I'd say the other chair's like a workbench area.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Knowing that he's got dirty boots, I'm next to the arm of the chair.
Okay.
Right. Spin it round.
So, you begin to pull the many levers and switches that you've got to get CV moving, and they don't move.
Man.
Gahru, have you been messing with the car?
Are we too heavy? Should we throw Capulet out?
Heavy. It might be
But yeah,
like,
we could get rid of the bike, but I like the idea of getting rid of
I
the car.
like the bike.
How can it be too heavy? We literally drove to here with the same amount of weight.
Just have a-
You might have gotten a bit tubby, you know.
I mean, we have a
It was a
motorbike
long
at the back
drive.
now.
More fur.
Yeah.
I mean, and your ego did get a lot bigger.
Excuse me?
I can tickle your ears from here.
Right. Fine. You know what?
I'll get out. I'll slam the door and I'll try and. I don't know. Is there a bonnet or is it just the mimic?
So at the minute, CV is in like camper van form. But you get out, you go over to the front.
Just give us a shout if you need a hand.
Gahru, read the letter. Keep reading the letter. Give us opinions.
the mouth of CV begins to open up, bearing sharp teeth.
Yeah.
And you see this big tongue begin to
Yeah.
just wipe across, almost as if CV is licking their lips.
Right.
And you see the headlights flash
Right.
on the body.
On the
The dead. The
God
dead.
damn.
Oh.
headlights flash where?
Pointing towards the body of the man.
Right. I've got your CV. I understand. Really gives a hand with this.
Got to.
Right. Go to the body, drag it over.
I'm like peering through the windscreen, just watching all this happening, just like, oh my god, what is...
And drag it over.
Dragging the body.
Okay.
Oh, there you go, girl. Eat up.
You put the dead body inside the mouth of CV, and it snaps at it straight away.
Hey, with manners.
Does anyone have a napkin? Like a really big cloth?
The cat will.
Did it-
The cat
does it
will
like-
something.
No, I do not!
Give us the cloth or I'll put some dirt on your face.
I don't like this.
You can clean it afterwards. Mimic's got CV's got a little bit of blood on its little mouth area. We
Bring
need
her down. Making sure
What's
she's
small?
nice.
Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah.
We're good.
You clean CV down, and immediately you start to hear the sound of a revving engine.
There she is.
I-
Jump back in.
Okay.
It's powered. Oh my god! Look at the kitty. It's powered on bodies.
Just let's go.
No. How many bodies is in this thing?
Spin it around.
There'll be one more if you don't just sit down.
I'm not happy about it.
Okay.
Come back on my seat.
Not happy about this.
Driving the van, you peel out, and you begin to leave the clearing, heading towards the stream.
Yeah, I'll drive towards the stream area, like work my way down so we don't miss the bridge.
Okay.
Yo, Space, you got some tunes?
Just keep driving.
Oh, let me tell you all about soon.
I'm gonna take the smallest bit of dirt and just throw it at him.
Flicks it off your head.
Oh, lovely soon.
So going forward, as that whole thing with CV, to understand, is CV a him? Her? Did we
Her.
establish this? A her. If you have a look at the stat block, it will describe this about CV. But essentially, it does need blood to run.
Right.
And after it's 8, it will be able to run for 6 hours. Until it needs another meal, right?
Okay.
Which was established before that this vehicle does not run off Mox Crystal. This is, of course,
Just the nos.
just the NOS. That's what the crystal's used for. Jesus, that's a big camper van. Okay.
Towers above one of those houses.
I reckon we
No
could
wonder they followed us all this way.
you could just smash those bugs now.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So as you travel towards the bridge, what's the situation? Who's in the passenger seat? Anyone?
I call shotgun.
You call Joe.
No, what?
Cool.
Oh no.
No, you die. No.
Yeah.
Face presses on the brake, you just fly out the windshield. and
But I
you
do a great somersault and kill yet another member of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Of course, I don't want to like control anything here. But Space having one hand, I would assume that you would be like directing them with the map.
Yeah.
Unless anybody else would want to do that.
No.
No? Cool.
Just
Anyway.
I'm too busy. I'm too busy.
Still reading the letter.
Okay. Are you busy doing anything in particular, Gahru? Or is it something that isn't
Reading the letter, yes.
Just been weird.
I definitely am reading the letter.
Okay.
right. Can I do like like an insight check or something on Gahru?
Yeah,
like he's giving
yeah.
me weird vibes.
Go for it.
Insight, yeah?
Yeah.
Would that be like to okay?
I think it's just
Oh, I've got pretty good insight.
It's a 1.
Doesn't matter because I'm me, so who cares? But
Wait, I don't know what to say. I'm just chilling. I'm like ready for the next adventure. Just waiting, reading a note that I was given.
Cool. And that is what you see. With that. Now, Rae, as you're directing Space on where to go, I would like you. Yeah, you just do a perception check, please. Okay.
are we at the bridge?
No, this is on the way.
Right, okay.
So as you're driving through, it is quite hard to navigate because this is off the beaten path. But but Space, you're essentially slowing down and being methodical with where you're driving, just to make sure you don't just bash into some trees. And Rae, you are given Space directions in the meantime. And eventually, after about half an hour, you do arrive at a wooden bridge atop a long stream. And there's been no hiccups.
Does someone want to get out and have a look over there?
Was that Gahru? You volunteer?
I mean, what are you scared of?
Nothing.
We are in the forest. I'm a hunter. If there was anything wrong with the forest, I would have told you already.
Exactly. So there we go.
Are the wasps on the
You're the man
actual
for the
map?
job.
Have they read the map?
I haven't seen the map yet, no.
Are the
You've been
wasps
telling
like?
them for
Are the
so
red
long to
wasps
read the
like
map.
on the actual map? So I can see that there's red wasp things.
No, this is
Okay.
this is basically like hand drawn, whatever it is. As far as you can tell, there's no red wasps, or anything of the like.
Just wasps.
Um,
No red ones, but there is a blue one.
yeah, you don't see anything out of the ordinary other than a squirrel climbing up a tree, a few birds hovering above.
Kitty, there's a squirrel and some birds. You want to go play fetch and check out the area?
No,
Excuse me?
I'll go. I'll check the bridge.
Okay. As you head up to the bridge,
Yeah.
yeah, roll a perception check as well.
No problem. I'm a master of engineering, so I will definitely know what sort of condition the bridge is in.
Okay.
Yep. I'm perfectly aware of what condition the bridge is in.
It's a bridge.
It is a bridge. You can determine that it is a bridge. It's definitely a bridge. It looks somewhat like a bridge. It must be a bridge. But as far as you can tell,
Could it be made of wood or stone?
it looks like it is made of wood. And it actually looks like it's in good condition as well.
Right.
Keep going. Keep going.
Like, why do I have to walk?
Keep
Why
going.
doesn't Capulet have to walk? Alright, I'll just keep walking, I guess. Where am I going? I don't even have the map.
So how long does he need? Does CV need before it needs to refuel? Because I'm just saying the
5.5
potentially
hours.
available body.
Well, you're saying
Do you want me to just walk straight? Like
keep
across the
going.
bridge? And...
Just keep going.
Just saying, it's an option.
Alright, I'll walk like 10-15 feet
Okay.
ahead of
Like-
Stevie and then see if anything happens.
Put the map on the dashboard and like looking over it with Space. Like, do we go that way after or?
I just want to see if he gets attacked, and then we'll know what to do.
Can I go to the back bit and just like keep an eye out on the back end just to make sure there's not anyone like sort of
Yeah,
following the
you
boat?
keep an eye on that back end. Yeah, I'll have you roll a perception check as well. You,
Uh-oh.
but as the rest of you are like looking towards the bridge, you see Gahru slowly walk over this rickety wooden bridge. You see that it sort of wobbles ever so slightly, but not necessarily out of the ordinary for this type of bridge. As Gahru's walks across it, you literally see you see Gahru just get smaller and smaller as he walks away. You see him just end at the end of the bridge.
I was gonna just like walk halfway across the bridge and like jump up and down to show them like It's a bridge. It works.
Okay.
Like, what do you want?
You jump up and down. The bridge wobbles a little bit more. It's fine.
I heard some.
I got some
rules.
I don't
Right.
know.
I don't like how you can hear them and not see them now.
going. Keep going.
I'll
Yeah,
go
yeah.
across the bridge, get to the other end, hopefully, and
Do you
then
think
just
your van can get over the bridge?
Well,
Go off
I'm
to
a
the
little
side.
bit concerned.
Gahru, as you arrive at the end of the bridge, you have a look around, you know, at the trees nearby. You are able to see a cabin in the distance, and it seems like it's not that much. Like, if you were to walk it, it would probably be like 15 minutes away or something. But you are able to see a wooden cabin to the north.
Anything around?
Like
a bridge. There's a bridge.
after the bridge.
What about to your left?
Can I roll perception to have a proper look around besides
yeah.
the bridge, just like in the general area?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Also, is there anything behind us at all?
Sorry, you thing you didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
It's green and very wooden.
Go, just turn left and go a little bit.
It's very green.
I'd rather go
little
towards the cabin that's over there.
I know, but it's fine. Just right.
Capulet, as you go around the back, with your perception, you see what seems to be footsteps.
Leaning towards where?
That are basically leading towards the bridge. Or at least in that direction.
How big are these footsteps? Just like normal, regular.
It's hard to tell whether it's class. It's hard to tell whether they are human, elf, gnome, halfling. It's a bipedal being.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone out. Get the bike out. I'm gonna take her across.
Very
As
well.
little weight as possible.
I'll take the bike.
What? No, I've got the bike. I've got the bike already. I'm taking the bike out. I've got the bike. I'm taking the bike out.
And then it's like, whew, that got him out quick.
Right,
And
Ray,
walk out.
Ray, can you just guide me either side, please?
Can I start the
Across the
bike up?
bridge. You let me know. I'm gonna take it nice and slow.
Okay.
Okay.
But be prepared. We don't know what the bridge is like.
Can I start the bike up?
We'll send the cat over first on
Yes.
the bike.
Yes. Cat.
Is the thing. I was actually gonna just shoot ahead of you anyway. So.
First one over the bridge on the bike keeps the bike. And I'm like,
Okay. To get the bike working, you will need to get rid of a max crystal mind. Like if you're gonna rev it.
I don't have one, but does anybody have one?
Nope.
I don't think I've got one, do I?
Okay. I mean, you can walk it.
I have one, but I'm not giving it to you.
Cool.
Bye.
Yes, the van needs it.
I
So
also have crystal shards, which nope.
you'll walk the bike across, yeah.
How heavy is this bike?
Heavy enough to make the bridge creak.
Bess, that didn't sound good.
I'm not leaving her again.
Roll
No.
roll a straight dex check.
Uh-oh. Abilities, dexterity, normal.
Okay.
Wait, fucking dexterity's -1.
Yeah, cleric. Yeah, -1 for a tabaxi, man.
You're a really dumb cat.
Or maybe he's just really fat.
Yeah.
No!
It's all that. It's that ego.
I have a perfect physique.
With that check, though, you are very light-footed. Although the bridge does seem to creak, even under your own weight, it is fine, and you're able to get over on the other side with Gahru.
The bike is mine!
Right.
Okay.
Here we go.
So get out, and I will go for the bridge like first.
Okay.
And
Just like-
really slowly.
While these are going through, can I check to see if there's any those footprints and where, like, are they at the other end and where they're heading towards?
Yeah, as you have a look, you see that there are more footsteps, and they are leading towards the cabin. Gahru,
Start to follow those.
Gahru, I'm not too sure how you would feel about that, but it seems like Capulet. You notice the footsteps when Capulet begins to see them as well. How you did not realise them before as a ranger and as someone, you know, who knows the woodlands. Feel however you may want to feel. Roll a dexterity check, space.
4 space.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
Do you give yourself guidance?
Can I give myself guidance?
Have you ever had guidance?
I have got guidance.
All right, then yes, you can give yourself.
Yes, you
guidance.
can.
Dex, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're also given a CV.
It's one at a time, unfortunately.
Okay. 16.
Cool. So you slowly drive CV over the bridge. You guys on the other side begin to see the wood paneling of the bridge underneath CV begin to bend inwards.
I'm not watching these. I'm walking already
You are?
towards the cabin with the footsteps.
Yeah. But eventually you're able to get over, and it is fine.
We done it.
As you watch one of the wood planks just spin off and fall into the stream.
Yeah.
You all now see the cabin, and you also see Capulet, who seems to be entranced by the ground, heading towards said cabin. And are you taking your bike with you? Yeah.
Of course, yeah. Slowly but surely.
Okay.
Can I climb back into the van and go, space, drop me off right next to where the cat is? I'm gonna grab the invisibility dagger and say,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Tomlin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna say Tomlin.
Okay. You go invisible.
Yes, I do.
Right.
This is the beginning of Capulet's villain arc. Wherever this is going.
Already villains. What are you talking about?
Drive up. Open the door.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
You'll like this, don't worry. I'm just gonna power up the bike. I'm not gonna steal it or anything. I'm just gonna make it go really fast while he's walking with it.
Gahru, did you get in the van, or are you just walking?
No, I'll just walk.
Okay. Okay.
Well,
Like just like a little bit of the mox, like with my knife, just like shing.
No, I mean the whole mox crystal goes straight in it.
Okay, that's fine.
It
That's funnier.
It powers on immediately. Roll.
You're alive?
Right. Okay. Roll roll a stealth check with advantage, Rae.
Okay.
Did I give the bike a name? I can't remember. Did I call it Sunita or something?
I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was named after your goddess. Yeah.
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 Sunita.
17.
You're alive?
Capulet, roll as the bike immediately turns on and starts speeding off. While you're still holding onto it, what is your reaction? Are you going to stay held on, or...
Oh yeah, my hands are like firmly on these bits. But obviously I'm like walking beside the bike the whole time, like slowly I've been like dragging it by the side of the bike, like dragging it along by the handlebars. So
Okay.
I'm not sure how this is gonna go.
Roll a strength check while you attempt to keep hold.
Right. Oh. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but this is too funny.
That was so. Did anybody else like? It was nearly on 30 there.
Okay. Give me a second.
I knew I should have cast protection from evil and good. Evil.
I do apologize.
At least you can heal yourself now.
Okay. So,
Newfound ability.
Yeah.
So Rae, you turn invisible, you pour a mox crystal into the bike that Capulet was holding onto. Immediately he shoots off.
I get back in the van.
You get back in the van, and the bike just goes straight headfirst towards this cabin. Capulet, you end up missing all of the trees on the way. And you head straight for this one-story quaint cabin in a sort of a clearing, and you immediately smash through the front window of this cabin.
Ah!
Now, Nyxen, as you are chilling inside this cabin, what do you think Nyxen was doing at this point of time before a cat flew through his window?
Well, I was just sitting down, having myself a nice bowl of soup.
Okay. Cool. What type of soup?
Minestrone.
Ooh,
I've
very
thought
nice.
this part out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important for your backstory, yeah. So as you're eating your soup, you see a cat person. In fact, describe yourself, Capulet. What do you look like?
Beautiful, of course. So I am a tabaxi, so a cat bloke, basically. I've got like white patches of fur,
Whiskers.
whiskers, grey, black. I'm wearing. I can't remember exactly what I'm wearing at the minute. I think it was like some like just lovely like suit sort of thing. One arm's got a glove on. I usually look a lot more dignified when I'm not just smashed through a window into a floor.
Worth it.
Okay.
I'll just say that Space is like hilariously laughing his head off in CB, and with his one arm just holds it out for like Rae to invisibly high five it. And
Okay.
I
then,
fist bump
Any
it.
damage?
I fist bump it.
like after feeling that, I'll just slowly start driving up to the cabin, and I've just got to pop out, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, okay. I'll have you
I'm
stay
out.
in the van.
I won't be long.
So
Do I take damage from this?
I'll let you know.
Oh.
So, Capulet, you smashed through the front window of this cabin, and you've went directly, and you hear a dung 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 as you smash into a piano that is in this cabin, and you absolutely destroy this piano. Of course, Nyxen, as you're eating your soup, the sheer force of this happening, a bit of soup splashes onto you. But you see a tabaxi on a motorcycle who's just smashed into this cabin.
Well,
This holding a fresh character sheet for some reason.
I suppose this is a blessing in disguise. I hated the minestrone soup. My brain's blank. Let's
cool.
think. Okay, I stand up, and then, obviously disgruntled that my soup is now splashed on my beautiful clothes. I just throw it off Andy. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
How hot's this soup?
That depends. Okay, we'll say it's gone cold.
I like how in your first session you've immediately got the sense that it's bully Andy's character. Like that's.
I wonder who could possibly have give that idea.
Well, to be fair, I'm not just bullying him for that. He did just smash my piano. Well, my stolen piano.
I also told him about the motorcycle idea like a week ago.
Good thing I wasn't listening.
Yeah, so Nyxen splashes a load of soup onto you, Capulet, dirtying your clothing.
Oh! Do you know how much this cost?
Do you know how much my piano cost?
But piano... Oh, bugger. Terribly sorry. Look, basically, long story short, I think my goddess may have possessed my beautiful motorcycle. Oh, it's fantastic. And next thing I know, here I am.
Well, I hope you don't plan on staying. Because you can shove.
Well, you know, there may be several others coming.
And as you say that, Nyxen and Capulet, you begin to hear the humming of CV's engine, the campervan's engine, and eventually, how do I bring you guys over to this? Eventually, you all arrive at this cabin.
How does Nyxen look like, by the way?
Exactly, yeah. Do
Yes.
you want to describe how you look?
No, not really. I haven't fully decided yet.
That's fine.
But
But I mean, so
Okay.
I guess you could go off the image. But
yeah, we'll say I'm like 6 foot tall. I don't know.
Oh my god, we got another tall guy.
Our clothing.
Everyone else is a bitch.
You know, being a rogue, I tried to make myself blend in, not stand out. Pretty like, just dark grey colours. You know, look
What's
like
What's your cleanliness?
pretty clean. But
Pretty clean. Okay, nice clean, gent.
and he is a wood elf as well.
What else?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you guys, Space is gonna stay in the van while Connor is away. But Gahru and Rae, you arrive at this clearing, and in the middle of this area is this cabin. Quaint little cabin. It does look a bit unkempt, but there are signs of, you know, someone's lived here for quite a while.
Gahru would just shout out, "Hey, is anyone home apart from Capulet?"
Just me. Well, probably not much longer, considering you all found out where I'm hiding. So, depending on how the rest of this goes, I guess you could tell me why the hell you're here, and why you think it's fun to smash up my properties.
Can we come in so we don't have to scream at each other?
Sure, why not? Let's have a party. Foster's on me.
I walk
Right.
around to the back of the cabin.
Okay. I'll try to go. You have a look around. You see to the east, there seems to be like a cellar door situation. Towards the north, you have a river, or a pond, I should say. And you see... You see that the back of the cabin, the window is completely smashed. Opposite to what window Capulet came through. And around on the western side you see a small little farm and a well, right? So it's pretty typical for what you would expect for this sort of situation. But while you're having a look around, Gahru, you enter, you see a wood elf, and of course your cat friend, or maybe not friend.
Wow.
Hard to tell with this dynamic of the group.
Oh, hi. Well, Gahru looks like a kobold, fairly small. Yellow-skinned, essentially, wearing what looks like a ranger's outfit, so someone who, like a woodsman, someone who goes out hunting in woods, usually. Someone you would actually probably expect walking through your door right now.
Cool.
But I'm not carrying any crossbows or anything like that visibly. I'm not even carrying any weapons, to be fair, visibly, as far as I know.
Cool.
And that's about it, really, for Gahru.
If you don't know as well, a kobold is essentially like a little dragon human person.
Okay.
But of course, as he comes in, I would say Nyxen would be able to tell that this guy looks like he's also from the woodlands and foresty areas.
Cool. Just the two of yous? I thought this was a party. Where's everyone else?
So we have another one, but I guess it's just checking it out. I guess I have no idea. Checking the vehicle.
Eventually, Rae, after searching everything around the cabin, you enter.
For reference, that's what Gahru looks like.
Oh yeah, have you seen all the different ones of who everyone looks like?
Yeah, send them through if you want to.
I've got mine somewhere.
Mine's probably somewhere.
I've already sent you yours, Amy.
Cool.
Yeah, I've seen Andy's.
Except now I've got a gloved hand as well, so...
Yeah.
So Rae, you have entered into the cabin, and this person does look familiar to you.
Oh shit.
Seething with rage, just
Okay.
not saying anything, like dead glaring.
And Nyxen.
Are we role playing right now, or is this just?
It's both.
And Nyxen's, you do recognize Rae as well.
Good to see you. Been a while. Fancy
I
fancy,
don't know you, but
hostas?
fair enough.
Oh, getting these the wrong way around.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, Rae.
Yeah.
Is this your cabin?
No. Just been making myself at home for like the past few weeks, but for the purposes of the broken piano, I'm going to say yes. Because, I could do with a bit of cash right now.
Ash, what? You just said it's not yours. Whose piano is this?
Look, you either fix the piano, or all 120 of those keys will be replacing your teeth.
Well, it just so happens that I will. I'd like to start just using mending, which, from what I read, is like literally repairing like a single break. So it's gonna be like one by one, just.
Yeah, you mend a key.
I just want to keep doing that.
Okay.
Okay. Just slowly but surely. Just... Ding.
Just slowly start putting my gloves on, cracking my knuckles.
Okay.
I'm not even noticing. I'm just like so like.
Just Lego.
While that's
Yeah,
going
probably-
on, can I sort of look around the cabin for anything that might sort of link to the dead guy?
100%. Investigation check, please.
Yeah.
That was very close to a 1 on my screen. You have a look around the cabin. Notable things that you get is that there's many shelves full of random portions of different colours, like different coloured liquids. No labels on any of them, so you won't be able to tell what they are. And that is over to the like northeast side of the cabin. South of that, you've got a table which seems to like this whole sort of area seems to be like a basic kitchen that whoever living here has sorted out. But you definitely, Ray, would notice the amount of bottles of like whiskey, rum, all kinds of like spirits, and a couple of different like mugs there as well. You see a bookcase to the northwest, and you see a bedroll with a couple other bedrolls next to it, an adventurer's kit, so with like a few tools, and you see above the bed, you see a painting, and it's essentially a painting of the man that you saw, like the person who died, and a male and female halflings with him, and they are standing in front of a beach, and it almost looks like a holiday photo.
Right, okay. I want to walk over to the photo. Like, try and take it down.
Okay.
So I guess while my friend is
Hello?
taking apart your house, is it okay if we camp outside to chill a bit? You know, just for the night.
I mean, well, you're already in here, so just pick a spot. It's not even my place. Like, you know.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, I guess we're all hiding together then.
But on the other hand, you still haven't told us why you're here. I'm guessing at this point you have no idea who I am, and you're not after me. So
No. I mean, I might have been at one point, but I mean, if I haven't caught you yet, then definitely haven't done the job.
that's fine then. Spend as long here as you need. There's not much here, just some.
Oh, by the way,
useless
I
stuff.
haven't been a bounty hunter for years now. Just to let you know.
Yeah, no, this piano's going to take a while, so yeah, but we're going to be here a while, sorry.
I don't know what Space was doing, but can I just say Space stayed in the car the whole time?
Yeah, you did. I'm gonna be 2 seconds. Talk amongst yourselves.
No problem.
Well, at least that shuts the stupid cat up for the rest of the night.
No, I'm like, ding, ding, checking every key as I'm like...
So what's the character? Nico or something like that.
Nyxen. Yeah.
Nyxen.
Richard Nixon.
So I've been hiding in the cabin for a week or two, I think. After I can't remember the name of the town. Basically, I stole something, and I've been hiding in the cabin since. Just laying low, keeping out of the way. That's why I'm a little bit paranoid about, all these people smashing through my window unannounced, and then, just hanging out in the cabin. I mean, yeah.
And do we know what's class in race?
Oh, Wood Elf
Wood elf, right?
and Rogue.
Oh.
I'll do is like as I'm taking the photo down, I'll be like, "What happened to your bike? Like, I thought you were just walking along."
Actually, where is the bike? Did the bike land in the building as well?
I mean,
don't know.
It came through, and I thought it crashed into the piano.
I don't know if it then went out.
I've
I
always
heard
thought
that it flew into the well. I thought it flew into the well.
I thought it went into the pond.
I think it's right next to the piano.
Yeah, I would imagine you moved it to fix up the piano very slowly.
The bike's getting fixed up next.
When
Horn.
Rae, when you take that painting off the wall, you do see a diagram written on the wall behind it. I am straight up just going to send you what this looks like. Without any context. And you see that
Okay.
yeah. You see that diagram. And
Yep.
on the bottom right, you also see 17 question mark.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Space, you've been sitting in your car the whole time, doing what you need to do with CV. Are you heading out? I see that Gahru moved to you. What's the situation?
Yeah, I came to fetch him,
Ah, right.
but I thought he was pressing his horn, so I was like, "Ow, ow, loud, stop."
Okay.
What now?
Do you want to sleep in the building, or are you okay outside?
I'm absolutely fine here.
There is a strange man in there who I think is threatening us. I'm not sure yet.
More people.
He has his hands.
I'm
He
at
doesn't
the
have any
window
spare.
trying to get them in.
What?
You see Rae trying to beckon you in through the window of the front of the cabin. And the window is smashed open, so in theory, you would
We're
be
just doing this.
Yeah, you're just miming for the sake of it.
And I'll just walk away while you're doing that.
It's very much our personalities at this point.
Slam the door. Walk in.
Okay.
Look at the photo.
The what?
The photo I've taken. That's the dead guy.
Yeah. So Rae took a portrait,
Right.
which was at the back wall above the bed. Space. You see a picture of a lovely beach. It's a painting, a lovely beach, and standing there is the man who was dead
Uh-huh.
with two halfling, man and a woman, and this is your mum and dad.
Who's mum and dad?
Your mum and dad.
Shut the fuck up.
The dead guy.
Okay, so they don't know.
Rae has just seen two halflings.
Right, okay.
Do you think
Bit
that
racist
alone
to
could...
assume.
They look kind of high.
And I don't know the dead dude.
See that again?
I don't know the dead person.
Well, no, you don't know them, but you've seen them like earlier.
And the two halflings are like now,
They look a bit younger.
a bit younger,
Yeah.
and this is a human man.
Yes. What it looks like, as they're like standing arm in arm, smiling on the beach, it looks like it's like a holiday photo, essentially.
Well, if we need to find his son, maybe we should go see those people.
Maybe one of them is his kid.
Chris
Could be
is
the kid.
lighting- Space is lighting up. He needs to chill out. He's getting the old sprig out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you get your pipe out. Jesus.
So we're guests here. Do you know what to ask first?
I mean,
Oh,
seriously.
right. Hello, I'm Space. Another person. I shake his hand. Yes, I've got one hand. I suppose.
Are you a surgeon, by the way?
No.
Actually, I never asked.
I go to shake your hand, but then
It's
I go
the
for the
wrong
wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Just hold the stump. It's fine. Another person.
I'm just like,
great. Yeah.
huh?
More people. Space gonna take a walk outside.
Okay.
He's gonna chill out a little bit.
You.
Like when I go, can I grab the painting and take it with us?
Does Rae give the painting?
Yeah, I just give it.
Okay.
Let's give him like a questioning look, like.
I'm just gonna sit in the van.
Okay. You sit in the van and smoke up. I would like you to roll a Constitution save. Okay. For the next 6 hours, you have advantage on Wisdom checks and Wisdom saves.
Right. I'm gonna just really try and hone in on the picture and kind of like try and maybe make a little bit of sense of what the picture is, like what's happening, maybe how long ago, just really like investigate into it.
Yeah, roll an investigation check.
Investigation is not a wisdom based, by the way.
Nah. Guidance.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my thing as well. Okay.
How
Little
old? How old are you?
Little dirty 20 action.
How old is Space?
Young, like 20-ish. Like this is like the thingy journey. So like it's like he's like 2021.
Yeah.
I think.
I would say your parents look young enough that this must have been before you were born.
Okay.
The beach, it resembles paintings that you've seen of Scourge's End.
Okay.
Meanwhile, as you're smoking up, everything begins to expand, including your mind. Capulet, you've managed to fix up the piano, at least that to an extent that it's in working condition.
Right, I have a question. So, say for example, I'm quite a refined gentleman myself. How well would I play such a piano?
You gotta
I mean,
roll that performance
piano
check,
like-
dude.
Sick.
you need dexterous fingers to be able to play a piano.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's
You're not gonna play it very well.
Where's my performance? Oh, my performance is pretty good. I am planning to subclass to Bard in the future, so let's give this a go. Let's give this baby a whirl. 14, how's that?
Okay. Rae, as your...
Is that what you change your dice to?
Oh yeah, I made it disgusting.
It's awful.
I made it the most disgusting thing I could.
As Rae's looking around, Gahru, you're pottering about the cabin, Nyxen, you're chilling, you begin to hear bunk, bunk, blink, bunk, bing, ding, 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 and eventually, after messing up so much, Capulet gets the hang of it, and it begins to sound quite soothing.
I don't want to close my eyes.
I'll just go back to acting.
I don't want to fall asleep because I'd miss you soon. And I don't want to miss soon.
Please tell me there's more whiskey.
There is more whiskey as well.
I just leave. I go to get into the van.
Okay.
Because even when I dream soon, the sweetest soon will never do.
That's,
Literally.
Unrelated
sounds
question
like a
to
dying cat.
yeah. Unrelated question.
Yes.
To you, sir. To anything. Kind wood elf in the cabin. How much do you support the king?
What part
What's
of
your
you?
political standing?
Can we count on your support?
Makes good do it again.
What are you, like witnesses or something? Can you not tell by the number of empty whiskey bottles? You know what? I'm just not having this conversation right now. I mean, this is a weird enough introduction as it is. You send a flying cat and a motorcycle through my window and then ask me if I support the king. Don't know where this is going.
I fixed the piano.
Yeah.
It's just we might meet some of his men later on. That's all.
Well, I don't think he supports me very well, so
Yep,
Just
we
so
are in the
that,
same
yeah.
boat. Good to know. Thank you.
okay. Yep.
And I'll awkwardly sit down on the
okay.
couch.
You sit down in the basically in the living room area. You do notice, Gahru, that it's a two-seater sofa and an armchair, but the fabric looks completely torn up on the sofa. In fact, roll a quick nature check.
Okay. Well, I am a ranger, so I'm really good at nature.
I would say do it with advantage.
Oh, well. I'll
Because-
roll another one then.
Because you would have keen sort of senses with this. These are bite marks. It seems to be some sort of beast
Culprit.
or any other creature that seems to have like tore up these cities. And now that you've seen that,
Give me 2 seconds.
okay,
You can't handle it. It's too much.
did I offend him or?
Loves furniture.
I know you were so
Sorry.
distraught over that, but
It was Chesterfield.
now that you've seen the furniture ripped up and bitten, you begin to see every other sort of like piece of furniture that you can see. Like the bed seems to be bitten up the same way. The carpet that leads into the cabin seems to be bit up the same way. It seems to be all. It's like any sort of like cloths and fabric, that type of fabric, you know.
So another quick question.
Mhm.
Do you have a nervous tick? Are you anxious? Have you been biting the sofa is all I'm asking.
Oh yeah, favorite food. Just anything fabric. No, dumbass. It's not my cabin. I keep telling you this.
Right.
I'm gonna start like going towards and fixing the window. I'm fixing your window now.
You're definitely not
my
a
window.
monster. You don't have like big fangs and claws.
Well, not on the top side. You can check the others.
Right. Hmm.
And then it's just awkward silence. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, that joke didn't go as well as I thought.
I'm gonna just
Okay. While that was happening, though, Rae, the camper van in the back is class. Rae, you headed over to space. Oh yeah, sorry, what you saying, Andy?
Oh no, I just wanted to see where the camper van was, but I can't see it. It's alright. Good.
Yeah, you should just be able to see it.
Oh, there. Yeah,
There
I
you
can
go.
see it now.
So Rae, you get in the camper van, you see that Space is smoking on his pipe. The whole van is clouding with this smoke.
Don't blame me. The cat started playing the piano. It wasn't that good. And then it got good. Then he started singing. I just started talking about a spoon or something. I just had to leave.
He's fixated on the picture.
While I'm like just doing that, in fact, I just twitched suddenly, and I don't know why, but I've twitched.
Space. Can we come in and sit in complete silence until we fall asleep?
Yeah.
Space? Hello, Space?
Space in the van. Like,
Yeah, Gahru's like came up to the van at this point.
Yeah, I came up to the van.
I just sit in the shotgun seat and I'm just like,
I guess we are already doing the silence bit, so yeah, I'll just come in.
Okay.
just sitting. I'm like, don't worry, I'll just sit. I'm just like,
I like hand over a bit of pipe for Rae.
Okay. Does Rae succumb
Yeah.
to peer pressure? Right. Okay. Roll a con save.
oh. And this is, where's that one? There we go. Oh.
Okay. Roll a D100 for us. Sorry, was that 84? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Gahru, you're in the back of the camper van. Rae and Space are in the front. Space passes the pipe over to Rae. She gives a big inhale. And she goes unconscious. But Rae, as you're sitting in the passenger seat, is there anything you want to say to the 1,000-headed fox that is standing in front of the minivan? And you see standing on two legs in a black and white suit. You see 1,000 heads stacked on top of each other like a totem pole. And this 1,000-headed fox speaks to you. And it seems like all of the voices happen in unison. Some a bit late, some a bit early. And you hear, "You should not be here, here, here. You should not be here, here, here."
Not nicer than the cat.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You. Thank you, thank you. Thanks.
So where should I go? Like, if not here, like,
You already...
Is it just me, or like everyone shouldn't be here?
You already know where you should be. The camper van, well, you look over to space. He's melting. He becomes liquid. You turn over to Gahru. He is a
He's
puddle
gonna drive the
himself.
car now.
Okay. You begin to drive the car away.
Uh-oh.
To you guys, unconscious. Dead. But meanwhile, as that's happening, Capulet and Nyxen, you're still in the cabin. Is there anything you guys want to do?
So I've been repairing the window. I'm just gonna turn over to Nyxen and just like my worst possible like small talk. Just like, lovely cabin you got. You much into real estate?
I might as well just give up. Not my cabin.
Oh, so you're selling it on? It's a great idea. I've always fancied getting into real estate myself. It's a very noble profession. But many enjoy a good bit of real estate. I mean, this is real nice premium wood. I really like the finish. I just keep going on, and
Yeah,
it's just I'm like, you know, like it's really like nice premium. It's hard to get this sort of thing, you know. These sort of things on the market, they go like real nice.
I wander over to the couch and just lay down and put my fingers in my ears.
Okay.
And let me tell you, the first time you've ever seen.
It's just going on now.
And Capulet does keep going on. As
There was some fantastic.
While you're there, Capulet, and you've been working on the window, you have noticed this diagram that is on the wall above the bed, which is where this painting used to be. And this is what you see.
Can I do like a history check? Would it be?
Yeah.
Like, would I notice any of this? Let's have a look. Let's find out.
I would do a religion.
Sorry, I just rolled.
No, it's fine.
A religion check.
Do a religion check with advantage.
Okay. Ooh, interesting. Ooh! Some big rolls for once.
Okay. What you are looking at, after you like read the names of everything that's there, these are each planes of existence. Starting with the material plane, which is in the middle, and everything outside of it are planes of existence. The interesting thing about these outer planes on the outside, all 16 of them are basically where you go when you die, assumably. And you would know this, and it depends on like what you do in your life, what you care for, your type of personality, blah blah blah. What you are looking at is the wheel of cosmology.
So, in regards to like soon, where would sort of someone who like obviously has devoted his life to her, what sort of area would I be looking at there? Like, would I know specifically about any in particular?
I would say, I'm trying to think.
Oh, it's kind of just one of them, you know, afterlife's not really as much of a thing as.
I would say like the plane of existence for where you go when you die isn't tied to Sune.
Okay. Okay.
It's not necessarily like worshipping her that would send you there, but you would go to one of the upper circles there, okay, or at least you would believe to go.
Right. Okay.
Gahru, you have noticed that Rae has passed out.
That's alright, that's normal.
Okay. Space, are you still looking at that painting? Okay. A couple hours pass. I nearly got Capulet. There you go, Capulet. You've managed to fix the window.
Fixed your window.
After some time, it does begin to come to night. Now, Rae, you have had the worst time ever for the next couple of hours. No one has cared to check on you, but effectively you were unconscious for 4 hours. You have essentially seen what to you is the pits of hell through this entire experience. When you wake up, you will have a point of exhaustion. So, I'm not too sure where it is on your character sheet. Oh, it's under death saves. So 1 point of exhaustion means that you will have disadvantage on ability checks and saves. Or is it just ability
Dang.
checks? Until you have a long rest.
So a quick look. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
been a
checking
while.
now.
Question
Okay.
about this, just out of
Exhaustion.
curiosity.
Yeah.
If you're in this sort of state, and then like say you got like some ability that would give you advantage on that, is that just like neutral it out? sort of
Yeah,
thing?
neutrals it out. Yeah, it's just ability
Just
checks.
ability.
Just ability checks. You will have disadvantage until you have a long rest. But it has become night. Everything begins to darken. The moon rises high in the sky. CV's headlights turn on. As the hours pass, where else would you be situated? Or are you guys just staying where you were?
So has Rae come to now?
Yeah. Rae, eventually you do come to.
So,
Did
all
you
right
see
there.
Did you see the fox?
Not this time.
How did you? What was in the pipe?
Stop trying to understand that stuff.
Do you have more?
I've got bits.
Not right now, but
Not right now, but
Have you got
Indeed.
more? That'll fix it.
sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad.
yep, got the bad part.
You got bad. But there's always something to learn.
What's the deal with that photo? You look like you normally don't care, and you kind of cared. It's a bit weird.
Is Gahru in the van still?
Yeah.
I'm just sitting on the couch, just like laying down, ready to sleep.
I'll just nod outside, like to go outside.
Yep.
See-
Just follow.
So you kick it. You're kicking them out, yeah.
Well, we're leaving. I'm not kicking them out.
Oh right, okay.
I mean-
that's what I thought you were doing.
Works for me.
I thought you were like, get
I
out.
mean, it's your van. I mean,
Yeah, so Gahru, you're still in the back of the van.
I'm like really fragile when I'm moving. I'm like,
Okay. Where are you guys going?
I just like wander around the cabin, like
Okay.
there's like a farm. There's a well. There's like a trapdoor. Looked
there's a
fun.
trapdoor.
Or like a basement. We should put the cat on there again. That'll be funny.
It was good trick with the bike.
But if the cat asks, it wasn't me.
Mm-mm. So yeah, this is show the picture, and this is a Mama and Papa space.
So do you know the dead guy?
No, this is them quite a while back, I would imagine. So this is all new to me.
Do they live nearby?
Um,
Do they know the
so-
dead? I mean, they know the dead guy. We don't know the dead guy, but they could tell us who the dead guy is.
So basically, what are you people? So the reason I was in town was to get the van fixed. Because
Fixed now.
it's fixed now because we do this trip every, I don't know, so many years, like 10 years. And one morning, everyone was gone.
So you don't know the dead guy. Your parents know the dead guy. Your parents left.
It's very mind fucking at the minute.
Hence the pipe.
Hmm.
Idea.
Yeah.
So the dead guy wants us to find his son in the place where his son
My
is.
also concern is that CV really ate him. CV chomped him up.
No one needs to know that.
Mhm.
So we go to the place, find the son. The son knows the dad. We might find your parents.
My who's the man inside?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I don't like him.
So he lives there? I don't.
Well, from what I gathered, it might be his cabin.
It's his cabin.
Yeah?
I thought
mean,
it was
He said it was his piano.
the
and it's in
dead. Didn't the dead man say it was his cabin?
He killed the dead guy?
Has he killed the dead man?
There was also this weird thing on the wall that I saw. Don't know what it means.
Why is he in the cabin in the woods by himself with the dead person whose cabin it is that knows my parents?
Meanwhile,
Back at the ranch.
back at the ranch, I mean, Nyxen, you've, you know, as it's getting darker, it's colder, you got the fireplace on, chilling, I would imagine. Capulet, you've fixed the window. Are you doing anything in particular?
So just before, when I was like spotting, you know, the diagram of such, I would like to offer Nyxen, if he would take it, I would like to offer him 3 copper in exchange for the diagram.
The diagram.
Isn't it
Yes.
just painted on the wall?
Oh, was it painted? Or was it a...
It's painted on
Yeah,
wall.
yeah.
Never
I'll
mind.
try
Sorry, I
to
thought it was like a...
just a look.
Take the ball. Take the ball.
I would say,
It's like a visitor's attraction. You have to pay to get in.
I thought it was like a... No, sorry. Yes. Okay.
I would,
It's like etched. Okay.
I guess
never
you
mind.
could, you know, you could probably like draw it, you know.
Yeah. Just gonna get a little... Try and... Do.
Okay.
And then I'd go to the bike, obviously, and mend the bike as well, and get that all right, and then just go like, "It's okay, Sunita. It's okay."
Where is
I
the
know you can
bike
hear me.
situated?
It's smashing at the piano, so I guess it's next to the piano now,
Okay.
because like I was like
Cool.
fixing it out.
Gahru and Nyxen both roll and Rae both roll perception checks. All roll perception checks, please.
And I roll it with disadvantage, or will it automatically roll it with disadvantage? Because I added
Ooh,
the
I'm not
exhaustion on there.
sure. Just say, yeah, click disadvantage if it is shown. Thanks for reminding us. Oh, you would have got
Oh
away with that.
yeah. 18 disadvantage.
Disadvantage as well. Wow.
God damn.
And so
That would
Nyxen.
have been a crit otherwise.
So Stephen, if you go onto your character sheet,
Yeah.
and you know where it says perception, if you just click on that and say normal, and you'll roll a perception check.
Where are we looking? Perception.
Yeah.
Normal.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
I wasn't
Alex.
following what that was for.
Yeah, that's cool. So basically, that was just to see how perceptive you are in this moment. Oh, Jesus, I'm just clicking random things.
You get a roll. You get a. There's a monster here. Monster there.
You get murdered.
Nyxen, as you're chilling in the living room area, this broken window, you're able to see out into the darkness. You see something flutter by, almost like a large bat, or maybe bird, and it basically flutters around the back of the cabin and towards the eastern side of it. Gahru, as you're chilling in the back of the van, you begin to feel something weird. You're attuned to nature senses, sort of clicks, and you see a fluttering creature go directly towards CV, and this another one of these creatures, the one that Nyxen saw, is going straight past Rae. So it completely ignores Rae in space. What you see is an insect-like creature, the size of a 6-foot person, with fluttering cloth-like wings, with headlight-like eyes. You are basically seeing a giant moth, and it begins to chew on CV, and another one is coming behind it to head for CV as well. I want everybody to roll initiative. So what you'll want to do, Stephen, is go into your character. Initiative will be another thing that you just click on. I think it's like top right. Just click on the word initiative, and then you'll be able to roll.
I can't because no active combat.
It is now.
I can't find initiative anywhere.
Oh, that was just about
Top right, I think.
Found it. With disadvantage.
Oh, literally right there. Okay.
My rolls are great with disadvantage, can I just say?
I like Steven's dice a lot.
I also like Nyxen with a Y.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do a couple of things. I mean,
Should be like, hey, Whiskers, put out the fire, quick.
Prestidigitation. No, I don't.
From before, did I notice sort of the thing fly around me?
you saw the creature fly around you, completely ignored you and went straight for... how do I do this again?
Am I able to put out the light, or do I have to wait until it's my turn?
You'll have to wait till it's your turn.
Fair.
Why? Oh, whatever. In fact, I already rolled. I will be 2 seconds. That's how you do it.
Music starts.
Battle of the Lost Souls.
With a little night forest ambience thrown in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Steven down.
No.
There's a storm? Oh, right, I just heard thunder.
Oh, nice.
Do you vaguely remember how you just quickly add NPCs to the initiative, Kristof?
You can right-click them I believe, like any
Oh.
token, and there's a sword and shield icon.
Yeah, I've got it. Cool. Thank you. Okay. First up, Gahru. You see this moth chewing down on CV. What would you like to do?
Well, I'll get in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I'll look at the controls to see, like, is there like a light on off switch anywhere that clearly says lights or anything like that?
Roll a quick intelligence check. You're basically faced with a sea of buttons and levers.
Right. Just an ability check, normal. This is CV, help me out here. Put your lights out, please.
Unfortunately, you're not able to find any.
No
that was a free action though
Yeah.
to sort of search.
No problem. As I say, I would be screaming like, CV, put your lights out if you can understand me even.
Okay.
And I'll try to head out of CV. And if I have enough movement to do all this, obviously, I'll take aim at a moth and try to fire off a Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So you head outside the van. You get your angle on the moth. Roll to attack.
Attack, normal. What's with my rolls today?
Yeah, it's pretty dark. Even though do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I do.
It's not too dark for you, but still. You fire your Eldritch Blast. It shoots off into the distance, unfortunately.
No problem.
Is that you?
Yep, that's me done.
Cool. Rae, what would you like to do?
First of all, I turn to space and I'm like, space, moth things, not wasps, not wasps. The eating CV, I'ma go help. I walk over to where CV is. And I'm just trying to go at the front and go, I'll give you as much blood as you want. Turn off your lights. Just try and persuade the van.
Are you going to dash? So basically you would do double movement, but you would use an action. Only reason because
Yeah.
just what Kristof is doing there.
Yeah.
So you,
Although dwarf, aren't dwarves 25 feet movement from what I remember? Or am I
I think
thinking
it's 35 feet, but I think that may be the monk part.
Yeah, my
possibly.
Oh, yeah,
movement's
that's what they do.
35.
wrong? That's fine. I mean, you would get there, but again, you would have to sprint to get there.
Yeah. You dash over. Roll a persuasion check.
There's an ability check, so it will be with
It will
disadvantage.
be with
Yeah.
disadvantage. Unfortunately, CV is kind of freaking out. The wind wipers are flickering back and forth. The headlights are sort of like flashing on and off, but it's more out of desperation of CV than anything. Is that you?
I'm just gonna shout at space, like, space! Go control your minivan or camper van. That ends my turn.
Okay. Next up is Capulet.
Right, so obviously Nixon's just yelled at us to get out the lights. So I'd like to just quickly like whisper to Sunita and just go, "Don't worry, baby. Just calm down. Just stay chill for a moment. I'll be right back." And I'm gonna go run and so where is this light source coming from?
It's the fireplace.
It's the fireplace.
Yeah.
Right. Do we have something to get rid of? Like, is there water? Like, how would be best to get rid of a fireplace right now? What can I see around?
Leftover.
Is there
soup.
anything? Yeah, is there any soup?
There is soup. Yes.
Nixon.
There's
soup!
a pot of soup next to the settee.
Right. I'm just gonna run over, grab the soup, and just chuck it over the fire.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your soup.
You splash the soup onto the fire. Roll like a normal attack.
Attack.
Ulrich, roll. Just roll a dex check.
Oh, my dex ain't great.
All you want is anything more than 5. Okay. Okay.
Of course, I had to keep it close.
you splash soup onto the fireplace. You're able to put it out, and that would be an action to do that.
No worries. As a bonus action, I'd just like to get a little bit of the remains from the soup from the pot. Just.
Okay.
How was it? How was the soup?
That is a question for Nyxen. Yeah.
Good soup.
How was that soup? Good soup.
How's the soup?
I mean, it was edible. It was cold. I don't know. I just needed food.
It's yeah.
Right. So next up is one of these moths. As Rae, you ran over to CV, you're coated in the shining lights that is coming from CV. This moth at the back, and I know these are like eagles or something, but I couldn't find any moths. But these moths, this one is gonna go and try. What does it want to do?
You tell me.
Okay, it is going to try and bite you. That is going to be not good. That's going to be an 8 to try and bite you, which I do believe misses. But with its second action, it lifts off you and it flaps its wings towards you, and all of this like dust and like spores float off the wings of this moth. I need you to roll a Constitution save, please, and you need to beat a 15.
It is a normal roll. Your saves are normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
Okay.
No.
It wasn't a disadvantage, so we can't roll higher than it.
Yeah.
Okay. All you see is just a flash of white when this happens. You are now blinded.
Yeah.
Yes, you are blinded. Next up, Space. What would you like to do?
Save me! Me van!
I'm just screaming like, ah!
Me van! And I've run over.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can make it.
Yeah, I mean, if you dash, you've got 50 feet of movement.
Be right back.
Yeah.
Can I make it?
I mean, if you dash...
Uh-huh.
Where is it? You would be just short of it. You would essentially be adjacent with Rae.
Right, I'm gonna shout, CV, shut down!
Okay.
And I'm gonna use all my movement, it's like single movement, wherever that is, there or something.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot a firebolt to this direction over here.
Okay.
To like light up one of the trees.
Okay. Roll that attack with disadvantage because you do not have dark vision.
Right.
But you're gonna be aiming towards a tree in the distance, essentially.
Why have I rolled 3 dice?
Why have you rolled 3 dice?
I put in firebolt, attack roll, disadvantage.
Do it again.
Spells, firebolt, attack,
Uh-huh.
disadvantage.
If it's automatically applying...
Oh, there.
Never mind.
Is that where it is?
What's it done?
No, it's
No.
rolled it fine now. I have no
Oh.
idea. I thought it might have automatically applied it based on the fact that everything's dark.
Right, I get you. So that was a 20, dirty 20. I mean, you got to roll your damage as well.
Okay.
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 Okay. Sorry, you do set some...
Engine.
Yeah, I was just sorting out the lights. You set some trees on fire in the distance, lighting up that area.
And then with bonus action, like just try and convince CV, I guess.
You used a dash to get over here. In fact...
I didn't use a dash, I just used movement.
Oh, you just went there, didn't you? Sorry. And what was your bonus action, sorry?
Just to try and convince CV to shut down.
Roll a persuasion check.
Or bite, or chomp. Something. Persuasion, yeah.
Yes, I didn't add that, did I?
I think I've just added it there.
Oh, nice. And it's actually made you blind, class.
Oh, I genuinely can't see a thing. The screen is fully black.
Well, good.
Let's check something. You're not getting through to CV. She is in a panic.
Okay.
Nyxen, what would you like to do?
So I'm gonna head back towards the window
Okay.
that Capulet had just repaired.
Yeah.
Gonna smash that, and then try and fire some arrows off at the moths.
Okay. And your movement is exactly 35 feet, so you'll be able to get there. So each like square on like the the grid on the map you're on, each square is 5 feet. So with 35, you're able to get over there. You smash the window as you do. You point your bow, and you're going to point it up to one of these moths. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to declare which one? The one that's on Rae?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
the other one, right?
We'll have that one first.
So what you'll need to do is go onto your character sheet, go onto inventory, and then click the little dice that's next to short bow when you hover over it. And then on the chat log, if you click attack,
Yep. Just normal roll.
normal roll, yeah. So you rolled a 14. So the armor of this moth is literally 14 and beats it. So you are able to deal damage to it. So if you click damage. Okay. So you fire your arrow directly at this moth that is attacking Rae. Your arrow goes like directly through one of its wings, chucking a bunch of dust that just like sort of sprays out of one of these wings. You've damaged it quite a bit. It's pretty much on its last legs. I believe that's all you can do unless you have any other bonus actions. The only other thing you could do is, if you wanted to, was like hide. Or...
Yeah, I guess I'll like duck down maybe underneath the window.
Okay. So you managed to hide, which is going to give you some cover. Next up is the moth that's chomping down on CV. That is going to hit.
Ooh, we saw that one.
Yeah. Okay. So it's 4 plus That's going to be 6 piercing damage towards CV. If you've got the character sheet, Konzo, if you can take that health off. And it is then going to go directly towards this fire in the distance. Next up is Gahru.
I'm gonna ask Thalka to. Well, I'm gonna say some arcane words and then ask Thalka to mark my prey for me, and that will be this one right there.
Okay.
Which would be. I can't put it on without rolling it for some reason. I'm
But
pretty sure I have spell slots. I should have spell slots because I did have a short rest.
yeah.
I'll put that back in. Whoops. Yeah, I'm hexing it basically.
Okay. Cool.
So now that it's hexed, because that's only a bonus action, I'll try this again. If it's gonna. Oh no, it did. Cool. So that was that number.
That's
That it
doing your
rolled.
damage. Cool.
And then on top of that, it will come to the hex damage.
Okay.
Should have. Ah, right, okay. There we go. Normal. I'll remove a spell slot. There we go.
Is that
So that's an
added
extra
together?
4. Yeah, it's added together.
Added
so it's
together.
2
Okay.
force damage and 4 necrotic.
Okay. You fire this Eldritch Blast. The arcane energy strikes it in the back as it's focused on Rae, and you just see this explosion of dust, smithereens, as this moth literally
Forgot-
gets obliterated.
Forgot to mention it. My hex would look like branches and leaves sticking out of whatever I hexed.
Okay.
Now with the hex, since the target of my hex has died or dropped to 0 HP, I can actually. Oh no, that's the. That's a bonus action on my next turn. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
I'll be able to move it next turn, basically.
No problem. Rae, give me a con save at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, that would be me.
Oh, nice. You are no longer blinded.
Okay, can you remove it off my character?
Yes.
I can't even see me anymore.
At the minute, you see this moth is flying around the tree line.
Uh, I am going to use my dagger of invisibility and just get closer to it.
Okay.
I don't think I can do much else at this point.
The only thing with the dagger of invisibility, it's sort of like a 1 use per day sort of
Okay.
situation. So you'd have to wait till you've had a long rest and everything to be able
I
to use
just
it.
walk then.
Okay.
I don't know how far I can go.
Are you just doing your normal movement?
Yeah, just my normal movement.
Okay. I'll be like that.
Yeah.
And that's it, yeah?
Yeah.
Capulet.
So, can I see any sources of light anywhere?
You see a blazing fire on the trees in the distance. That flame does seem to be spreading.
But that's it in terms of like light and everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Just making
yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, no worries. I'd like to just sort of I take it I can see somewhat all right. I'm just gonna go right by Nyxen. There we go. And oh shit, do I have any spell slots? Actually, have we slept at all? I don't. On D&D Beyond, I've got them all equipped, but I don't know full. But I don't know if I do on here.
Sorry, say that again, dude.
Sorry, do I have any spells? How would I check if I've got any spell slots? right now?
Where is it on your
203?
character?
So on D&D Beyond, I've clicked them, but that was from last session. I think we short rested, so would they be back?
Not on a short rest. Only for
okay.
me. With me being a
Right.
warlock, I get them back on the short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right, so I
clerics are
don't have
different,
them.
so you don't have spell slots. You can do
That's
cantrips.
absolutely fine. Right.
Clerics can heal themselves.
Okay. Oh, sweet. That's actually quite helpful. You know what? I think I'm gonna just I can't even heal myself.
You
I've got
can't.
nothing to can
You
heal.
can't, no.
I'd like to just have a be prepared with my crossbow, just like ready for combat.
Okay.
Should the opportunity present itself.
So that's you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Space. Space.
Yes.
It's your
Right.
turn.
I'm going.
Before you start, you begin to hear more flutters coming from like towards where that pond was, at the back of the cavern, and you begin to hear these flutters get louder and louder and louder.
Okay. Again, I'll run to CV.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, shut down.
Okay. Roll a quick persuasion check. It is a lower DC.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, boy.
Damn.
Right. Yeah, CV is still pretty shaken up. In fact, you see its mouth open and its teeth begin to chatter, almost like a
Right.
Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Right.
Which this has really turned out to be. Like,
And this is the only beastie in play, yeah.
at the minute,
that's all
you
right.
can
Right,
hear
okay.
more coming. Yes.
Right. I'm going to use my bonus action to move a bit further and actually get in the car and just turn it off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow
Just
that.
gonna shut it down.
Let's say, do you know how to do that though?
Mastered it.
That can't be right. Yeah, you're able to switch off the light, and the headlights aren't on anymore.
And then with whatever other
I would
movement
say that's all you. Oh, right.
Right.
Any movement? Sorry. What
any
did you
other movement I have left, I was just walk like towards the flame beasties, and I will get my just crossbow,
Okay.
like armed.
Okay, that's fair. So you're leaving the van, yeah?
I'm leaving the van, and who is that Gahru next to us? I don't think
I'm next to the van.
that's all I can do. That's all I can do. I'll yeah, just get me crossbow armed.
Okay. Okay. Nyxen.
I'm gonna. Bro. You said there was another one coming.
Yeah, you're able to hear more flutters coming from the north of the cavern, behind the cavern.
Cool. I don't know. Should I try and like? Can I climb out through the window, run towards everyone else?
Yeah, I would say that's low enough to be able to do that. And you just
then-
want to get as close to them as possible, basically.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
and then just kind of. I'll just move about there.
Yeah.
Fuck. Wait.
Yeah.
Do I
you'll
have to actually physically?
Yeah, click the targeting thing.
You can drag, I think.
Yeah, it's because you're on the measurement thing. So you know where the ruler is. If you click on the square, like the
Yeah.
four corners of a square, you should be able to drag them now.
Coming up
What
with
corner is
token
this one?
Clyde.
It's coming up with what?
It says error token
Oh, I
Clyde.
know. Right, I know. I think I know why. I
It's
think
the windows in
it
the
was,
way.
It was the windows.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
that was my
Ah.
bad. Okay, so um,
I'm just gonna kind of shout like, guys, we need to get going.
okay.
This ain't gonna hold out.
As the trees in a blaze, the fire begins to expand more and more and more. You hear these flutters of more moths coming, getting louder and louder. Capulet, you see from the north window, you see about 5 or 6 of these moths just fly through the cabin, and they go straight past you. You guys outside next to CV, you also see a swarm of these moths come round the corner from the cabin. Every single one into the fire. And you just see these moths explode as they were basically attracted to the only light source that is here. And they've basically died. And all of these moths just scatter in dust. This fire begins to expand larger and larger.
Space, I think we should leave.
No, I ain't leaving nowhere. I'm gonna, God knows, I'm gonna dive on Nyxen.
What?
What?
You're gonna
Dive on him.
dive on him? Okay.
Hey, yo. You dive on Nyxen, yeah? I mean, is Nyxen gonna
Dude.
stop this? Are you gonna let it happen?
Well, I wasn't expecting it. I'm kind of like face planted into the dirt. I'm like,
Okay.
dude, what the fuck? It's like,
You tell me what the fuck? Who
What
are
have
you?
I
What you
done?
doing here?
Hmm?
Who are you? What you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
I'm asking the questions here.
I'm
Stop laughing
hiding
at
out in
us.
this cabin.
Stop laughing at us. I'm asking the questions.
While this is going on, can I go into the cabin and just bring a chair out?
Yeah, you bring a chair out and just sit
So?
down and watch, yeah?
I'm not gonna sit down. I'm just holding the chair ready. I just wanna
Space, the
have-
thing I'm concerned about is not the boss, it's the king finding us.
Exactly. Same thing. I'm not exactly in his good books at the moment. Hence why I've been hiding out in the middle of the woods in what I thought was an abandoned empty cabin.
Remember, he sent airships, he can see this.
I'm gonna incite him.
Insight, Nyxen, yeah?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Where's the sun?
So we have another.
Still got
35.
advantage.
What are you getting advantage for? Oh,
Sprig.
is it wisdom, yeah? As long
Yeah.
as it's wisdom, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
14.
Okay. You, I guess you would get the sense that Nyxen is telling the truth, or just doesn't care enough to like lie. You can see that he does seem to be, showing who he truly is. Doesn't look like he's hiding anything.
Space, we have a chance to leave him behind.
The cat. Well, not.
Hey guys,
Not mess with my head.
what's happening?
Capulet, you begin to see the cabin is beginning to catch fire.
Guys,
Will be 1 second.
Nyxen, your beautiful real estate. This will affect the
Whatever.
resale value.
There's not enough soup in that cabin to put out this fire. I give up. Just save the whiskey and that's it.
What's that? Throw the whiskey. Okay. I'll grab the whiskey and throw it at the fire.
Oh no.
Do you know how whiskey works? Thank God you can heal yourself.
Oh no.
Okay.
The whole place is beginning to come ablaze, including the cabin, which is burning from the bed end of it, and it is beginning.
Which is sorry, it's not
Which
showing
is-
properly on my end here. So that's this, isn't it? Oh, it won't click. I don't
Yeah.
know how to ping. Where I am now, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Right.
where you are now. Roll a quick dexterity check, and Capulet as you pour the whiskey on it.
Dexterity, did you say, yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Every session you're taking damage.
What? So while this is happening and like it's very limited time,
That's 4 fire damage.
Space is gonna like jump off Nyxen and run in the cabin.
Okay. You jump off Nyxen
To save me.
and run into the cabin.
And I'm basically just gonna do the quickest look around, like for like as long as I possibly can, to see if there's like anything else that would remind us of like parents or anything like that. Basically, check as much as I possibly can.
Yeah. I would say as you head in and the cabin is beginning to burn, you see that the wood flooring is beginning to like burn and melt away as well. You see that there is a cellar
Right.
underneath here with very high-tech machinery, and what looks to be a let's see if I can show you it. I'll get you over. Where are you? You see what looks to be essentially like a ritual sort of setup, with lots of machinery. You do see rotted like clothes there as well. You see that there was a jail or a jail set up here. In fact, you can't see everything there, can you? 2 seconds and I'll...
Everything's just looking black.
Yeah, I didn't mean to drag you all. But I'll take off total vision. I think everybody should be able to see it anyway. No. Screw it. Now can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh.
This
TV.
that star right there, on the ground, drawn in chalk. I'm not sure if you saw it, but essentially it was that wheel of cosmology that you saw on the wall. There was a little jail set up here and a lot of chewed up clothing.
I'll just take out my phone, take a picture.
No.
Nope. So what's in the middle of it?
What do you mean? What's in the middle of it?
In
Like
the
a fire
middle?
pit. That's like a fire pit.
Right.
That's been, you know.
Do I recognize like the type of machinery or the clothes or anything?
You can tell that it's Mox powered machinery.
Right.
Roll
okay.
a dexterity save.
Okay.
Okay. The whole place is coming down. The ceiling begins to fall down on top of you, but you're able to dodge out of the way.
Okay.
Capulet, are you on the move as well?
Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly try and like grab both the bike and the piano and try to move them out.
Wait, you're trying to grab the bike and the piano, right?
Yes.
Are you putting like the piano on top of the bike and wheeling them both up
No, I'm like
together?
just trying to like.
I mean,
last campaign was like a campaign of NPCs. This is a campaign of things.
Yeah. You just gather things. Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
take
the thing is, as well, I actually have no idea where this piano is going to go. All I know is that it's very important to Nyxen, so I must save it.
We've literally got an extra person. You're like, yeah, what's another massive thing to put in the very small camper van?
Straight up, just roll a strength check, dude.
I just noticed the cat on fire.
Yeah, I've just saw that as well. Yeah.
A strength check, did you say?
Yeah, please.
Right, no worries. And I'm going to have to. No! Did you see? That was on 20, and then it turned.
All I'm saying.
You're not allowed to
That
go.
was
They
on
still
20,
have,
and then it went ding. I was like, oh, you joking me? That
they still
literally
have,
went ding.
yeah.
And you heal yourself, yeah?
They still have 30 minutes of the session left. I've asked Michael, they extended it.
And on this note, I just burned to death and died.
Well, we will see. Dexterity save, please.
Oh.
I think none of us are helping.
Normal.
Capulet will turn up with a second glove.
What is it about fire?
What is it about you?
It's you and fire twice.
I mean, nothing could have nothing could have saved this.
You could have not grabbed the piano.
Could have not grabbed chucked whiskey on fire.
Yeah.
You're -1 as well.
I feel like mistakes were made.
Right. We will end this session with the entire roof collapsing onto Capulet, along with his piano and bike. You hear a F minor chord as it slams onto you.
That's not enough, man.
And you fall down into the cellar.
And suddenly written by Michael Page.
That is perfect. You're gonna take. Oh, what was it? You're gonna take 3 fire damage, 4 bludgeoning damage from that.
Okay, that's all right.
And that
That's
is
7 damage.
and that is where we'll end this session. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.